everyone, and welcome back to another video on the channel. If you're new here, my name is Favor Opara and I'm a lifestyle YouTuber based in Enugu at the moment, and I put out videos showcasing Enugu and what you can find in Enugu. So yeah, today's video is basically tagged a Nigerian street food video because it's specifically showcasing the most popular local delicacies you can see in Enugu. Not just popular delicacies, but these are nutritious and yummy delicacies. So let's dive straight in. So for the first delicacy we are going to be seeing today, as you can see from this video, is what we call Okpa. Yes, so this is Okpa, popularly referred to as the lion's food or king's meal. Okpa is actually a traditional Nigerian dish popular in the eastern part of Nigeria and is believed to be originated from Okpa Enugu. And this Okpa is made from Bambara flour that is gotten from Bambara North. It's a very easy meal to make, as few ingredients are required to make this particular meal, and it takes about 45 minutes to cook. So while a lot of vendors sell this Okpa wrapped in this thin polythene nylon bag, as you can see, some others sell theirs wrapped in banana leaves or in tin, these empty tin containers. But then as a visitor in Enugu, you are sure to get this Okpa on the streets of Enugu because it is the #1 popular meal you can find there. So that is just the first meal we are going to be talking about and looking at today. So next on, the second local delicacy we are going to be seeing today that you can also get on the streets of Enugu is called Achicha, or also called Achicha in some parts of Enugu like Nsukka. So yes, let's hear the conversation between me and the woman. Achicha 400, but if you still want the one of 300, I'll give me the one of 300. So just to clear the air, these food vendors normally place a sample of the food they are selling on the cooler, especially for foods that are not popularly known by people that are not from Enugu. So this is an example of it. Then with your fish, detail 200. Give me the one of 100. Which one? Yeah. That's how much? 400. Please do note that the prices differ. What I mean to say is that the prices you might get at one particular bukka might not be the exact price you might get at the other, or at different restaurants, like big restaurants. So one thing you need to know about Achicha is that it is one of the local food prepared by Enugu people. And Achicha, which is made from cocoyam, can be prepared with fresh akidi or fio-fio. This fio-fio is just like beans, as you can see here on this video, and it is served with vegetables, onions, with oil and pepper toppings. Then you can either request for this little garden eggs placed on top of fish. Again, Achicha is loved by both people of Enugu State and visitors, and mostly prepared by the people of Ogun, Nsukka and Eziago of Enugu State, Nigeria. So yes, over here we have the Achicha, we have veggies, we have that oil toppings or stew, then we have fish here, some garden eggs. Like I said, Enugu local delicacies are very, very nutritious, and apart from being nutritious, very tasty. Still on the streets of Enugu, we are going to be getting another local delicacy, and this particular delicacy, which is the third delicacy for today for this video, is no other than one of my favorite meals, which is ofa ku and rice. It's basically or majorly served with rice, but not like you can't eat it with any other thing. But this ofa ku is the Igbo version for banga stew. And yes, ofa ku is made with palm fruit oil extract. Basically, the filtrate, that is the remnants of the extracted oil from the palm fruit, is totally different from palm oil. So it is distilled at a very, very low temperature, and it's a mixture of oil and water. The scent leaves, however, that is used to cook this ofa ku gives this this stew a very, very unique aroma and taste that you can't help but loving this meal. This meal is nice. No, I don't want to hype this meal, but it is so tasty, so tasty. Yes. Okay, let's listen to what I was saying. I have to actually confess that this is actually the best. Can I say, yeah, my favorite of all the Enugu local dishes, because to me it's very tasty and I love pepper soup. it's very spicy in the sense that it has a lot of pepper inside it. So this is one you definitely should not miss when you visit Enugu. It's sold almost in every roadside store or food canteen you find, almost all. And yes, thank you later. Okay, let me finish up my food now. Still on the countdown, the fourth food you can find on the streets of Enugu is Abacha. If you're a Nigerian and you don't know Abacha, I think you are missing out. This Abacha can be mixed with a lot of stuff before it's being, you know, served. This is, I don't know what they call this particular one, but they say it's water mixed with oil, and this is just like the stew where you can find your pomo, and then you get to, you know, add either pomo, which is also kanda, or fish. This is your fried fish, and then you can also ask for other toppings like tomato, onions, and the likes, depending on what you want. Facts you need to know about Abacha is that it is often referred to as African salad, and it is a traditional Igbo meal made with dried shredded cassava, fermented oil bean seed, and a lot of spices, which is believed to have originated from a part of Enugu known as Aki or Achi. Please correct me in the comment section. Okay, let's continue. This is Abacha, and with a lot of toppings, or should I say additions. And this is my second favorite meal, like second best favorite meal. But then one thing about this meal is that most times eating as appetizer or just eating before a meal, you get. So this is Abacha with onions, vegetable, fish. I also have kanda here, and then some extra pepper was added on top. Then this is the tomato, sliced tomato. But then most persons prefer to eat Abacha with another type of topping called bukkas, but I'm not a fan of bukkas. That's why instead I prefer just some fresh sliced tomato, while I have my fish and also have my kanda. What's the name, other name for this kanda? Yeah, please drop down the other name for kanda in comment section, okay? But yeah, visitors can always get this at local bukkas, and also good like restaurants that sell local dishes like that of Ntachi, Ogugo Foods, and the rest. And this meal is a main course meal at some events, and also can be served as an appetizer. So you do want to try Abacha. I'm sure you might have heard of this meal before, and if you've not tried it, please try it out, okay? So let me just quickly, you know, dig in as usual, and see you in the next meal. Next on the fifth meal I got from the street of Enugu, of course from a local bukka, is this very sumptuous meal known as Ofe Onugbu and Akpu. Ofe Onugbu is the native name for bitter leaf soup, and Akpu is also referred to as fufu by the Yorubas. So the bitter leaf soup is a very simple soup as its ingredients are not much. You only require a lot of meat, fish, palm oil, bitter leaf, cocoyam paste, salt, and optional spices. You know, this soup is very tasty as the bitter leaf are detoxed of the heavy bitterness in the leaf while they are being washed or cooked or even used in the soup. So just as the name sounds, bitter leaf is not as bitter as it sounds, you get. So akpu, on the other hand, is made of cassava and makes for a very perfect swallow combination with the soup, like it a boss brain, like you know what they talk. My Igbo brothers and sisters can relate. Yeah, even if you're not Igbo, if you're in Nigeria, you should know this meal, especially akpu. When you eat one, like it will hold your stomach like for almost 24 hours. You will not be shaken. You'll be there, you stand gidigba. Don't mind me, but yeah, that's just about this meal. This is just me enjoying the meal and trying to give a review. Let's keep going. If you've not tried any of Nigerian's meal, then I must really say that you are missing out. The last but not the least, which is our sixth local delicacy for this video that you can find on the street of Enugu is yam and Agbugbu. This Agbugbu is also known as fio-fio. This is a favorite for most of the locals in Enugu, and even the visitors tend to fall in love with this meal at first taste. Yes, this yam and the kind of beans like pigeon peas is made as porridge, and this pigeon pea is just like a tropical and subtropical legume, and it's also known as akidi. These beans like stuff you can see, it's like beans, it looks like beans, and it is said to be an easy meal to make. All you have to do is just to cook the pigeon peas, that's the akidi, until they are soft, and then you just gently mash it, like pound it and boil it together with the yam, and add a little bit of water until the yam is cooked. Add your palm oil, onion, your pepper sauce, then any other stuff you would like to add to it, maybe your fish, and just whatever you want to add to it. And it's also good to note that this food is a very nutritious meal. If you can tell, most of the meals here are highly nutritious meals, and that's one thing I love about Enugu Local Delicacies. There are other local delicacies you can find in Enugu, but for the sake of this video, because I don't want it to be too long, I'm just going to be showing you guys these 6. I hope you enjoyed it, and please, if you watched to this particular point, don't forget to like. If you've not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. I know you enjoyed it, so subscribe, like, and share this video to people you know would enjoy it. So I can't wait to see you in my next video, because I'm also coming out with videos concerning Enugu, you know, showcasing Enugu and other places in Nigeria. So you do want to stay tuned, okay? So bye for now.